Hello, if you are joining us. My name is Tan. I am a writer and professional tabletop RPG person. I am a tabletop RPG person. And this is Outlaws of the Law, a semi-homebrewed campaign about three... is scallywags a word? I feel like that's a word I've heard before, and I feel like it fits.
Scallywags.
That sounds like a
misfits. Real word. Roland is not a pirate.
Two scallywags and Roland.
Thank you.
2.5 pirates. Ha ha ha.
That's a much better title. Here we go, guys.
Yeah. So, if you didn't catch our first episode, it's in the Twitch. But Fred, if you want to throw out a brief introduction, then we'll work downward.
Are we introducing ourselves or our characters?
Both. My characters are everyone, except for your characters.
My name is Fred Wood. I'm a game developer, amongst other things, and I'm playing Dirtrahn. He's very big.
All facts. All straight up facts.
Okay, so I guess that was everything. My name is Dominic Martin. I am a historian and rogue scholar. Well, my character is Roland Ferro. He is a paladin of the god Idol, who is the god of order.
And I'm QT. I'm a prop maker and dice maker, and I'm playing San, a half-orc bard.
Yes. All straight up facts. How do we feel about starting this thing?
Let's kick this
I'm gonna
pig.
go.
I feel good about it.
Let's get it.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna take a picture for friends. Say hello.
Hi. Hello.
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 Yeah, you get the reflection on my screen just right. There we go.
I learned how to host it.
You hosted me.
Twitch, yeah.
Oh, you
Fred.
can do
Now all of my 2 followers will.
that. Ooh,
Our 2 followers combine to create
Tan,
4 followers.
3.
Yes.
I need to do a thing real quick. Please let me.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I knew it. So we didn't do a last time on. Usually the way I do it is I don't like to have my DM brain mess with your narrative. So if one of you wants to do it, and it doesn't need to be super detailed, I'll let the 3 of you fight it out amongst your Fred, whatever you're drinking looks really good.
It's Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yes.
No nose goes.
I'm drinking like old coffee.
There we go. Good job.
Fred.
Fred,
There we go,
no.
Fred.
What?
You're
No, it's good.
you're recapping.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
Fun. Okay, cool.
Let's see. So, we got a note from our friend / mother, depending on relationship.
Friend, lover, mother.
Friend, lover, mother. You know.
Oh.
That she was dead, and that we had to go get her will read to us. And as opposed to all the other people that she kind of shirked, and I would say, we actually got something out of it, which was her shared treasure and a deed to her boat. Now, that's not usually how wills go. Usually things go to a person rather than a promise having to be split between 3, but that's where we're at. So we went down to the boat, accidentally did a murder on the guy who was trying to take our boat. And then we found a treasure map underneath, or inside the boat. I don't know boat parts, so that's going to be fun.
The bottom
and
part
then-
of the boat. The butt of the boat.
The bottom inside part of the boat, not the part that's in the water.
That's correct.
And we found a map, and we went to go find the treasure that was we're expecting it to be treasure because it's an X on a map. So that's where we're going and doing. And we fought some mermen. That's not what they were. And now we've run into the specter of the mother lover friend that we thought was dead. That was probably not a good recap.
No, that was a good recap.
That was a good recap. Yeah.
I remembered more of it than I thought I did.
That's always me being like very surprised, like whenever I do a recap and I'm like, I don't know what happened, and then I'm always like, oh wait, I actually do know a little bit. Oh, also, if Brian, you are hosting us, thank you. You know what's? I love being hosted by more people than are actually watching. For me, that's peak goals. I want more hosts than views, please. Where we begin, you guys have sailed your way into this cove. And where we start is you had seen the... I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. Spectral figure of someone appear, walking along the plank, the clicking of heeled boots, the ghostly green forming of a wide-brimmed hat, the tan green features reminiscent almost of Son, but older, of Rashom, as previously mentioned, the pirate queen, or self-titled pirate queen.
Seems like most people around her also kind of think of her as that.
She, I believe, her last statement was something along the lines of, what took you guys so long? But waiting there another...
Yes, it was.
...moment, she kind of gives a... Sorry, are you all just going to sit there slack-jawed, or have you brought me my ship?
My jaw has never been slack, and I'm pretty sure this is our ship now.
You did run it off to us. And
Yeah. This is a strange situation. Could I do a religion check real quick just to see what I know of ghosts?
What do you know about ghosts?
I don't know.
I know that I'm not
enough.
You know
no ghosts.
You know that you're not afraid of no ghosts. I'm gonna say with that roll, that is a 6. Like, I don't know, it seems spooky, seems unholy, seems like something you probably don't want to deal with.
I very slowly take my metal maul and just plop it down in front of me, and just look at the ghost.
And she looks back and she says, Roland, what about our life debt?
Admittedly, the debt is to the ship, and ownership has been transferred.
Right,
Hashem.
so he works for me now.
I do not work for you. I smack things for the ship, alright? However, why is it that you're a ghost? Why do you linger on this plane?
Also, if you're really Rasham, tell me something that only Rasham would know.
Who else would wear that hat that we know?
She pauses for a moment and she says, well, I suppose there are many things I could say, but I think for the time being, you'll just have to believe me. Pauses for a moment, then looks in particular to Son, and she says, so you haven't claimed my ship as your own yet?
well, last I remember, you split it between the three of us, and you kicked me off of it last time.
How many more chances do I have to keep giving you? I assumed one of you would show up, and the other two would be killed. I was hoping it would be my own blood, at least. Disappointed. I give you all a chance to prove yourself and capture a ship, and you come to me with, what, the power of friendship?
I wouldn't call it that. And I am actually offended that you would think that the fop of a child you have here could take me.
I assumed he was going to tell you there's some holy texts in the water and you would jump and drown or something.
Excuse you.
Crack
How
my
are
neck.
you here?
How
Why are you here?
am I here? That is a very good question. With a actually relatively simple answer. She pauses, still standing on the plank, and then kind of gives a, would you like to invite me aboard my own ship, please?
Wait.
This isn't a ghost
Wait.
thing.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
So you're not bound to this place. Like, ha. That,
Are you a
Hey,
vampire?
I expect
Huddle,
you dead.
guys,
Have
Huddle, come
pleasure.
here, come here. I gesture
Huddle,
towards everybody
Huddle.
else. Turn my
One
back.
moment,
I'm gonna
Huddle,
aside.
one
Huddle,
moment.
I'm just
come on.
gonna aside real quick.
That's
Huddle up.
fine. I'll be here probably for eternities.
I have no issue with that. So, Huddle.
Do ghosts need permission to come onto a ship? Because rack my brain as I will, I cannot figure it out.
I recall vampires not being allowed to go on things unless they're invited.
She's not. It's not corporeal, so it can't. Can it be a vampire? Can it be a vampire?
Is it not corporeal?
Do you
It
guys
doesn't
want to
seem
roll
corporeal.
Anyone? Anyone can roll Arcana.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
trading Arcana. Hold on. Yeah, 14.
Hold on.
Depends on the ghosts. Some are bound to places. As far as the being invited aboard thing, I'm gonna say, Son, you think that like that doesn't necessarily matter. And then knowing your mother, if she wanted to leave here, she would have already left.
Perhaps she's bound to this place in some fashion. Maybe she perished here.
Good. I mean,
Here comes the question, boys. Do we actually want her on the ship? Do we want a past pirate queen belittling and berating us on into the afterlife?
personally, no.
I'm very happy with having a boat and bringing the former owner of said boat makes it seem like it become much less my boat.
It's not like she can own property.
Are you saying ghosts aren't people?
They're certainly not. They're incorporeal. They don't even have bodies.
I think ghosts deserve rights.
I think ghosts should be
I'll
able
say
to
it.
vote.
I think ghosts should vote.
And I think they should get on with their business. Now let's make a decision. Do we let her on or not? I'll tell you what,
Honestly-
son, up to you. It's your mother. How about that? The son decides.
No.
Well, son
Let her rest.
spoken.
Preferably indemnation, but
Okay, well, hold on. Let's.
Dirtrahn
let's-
breaks from the huddle, turns to Rasham and say, "No, I think we'll have our conversation right here on solid land. What business do you have for us? Why have you called us here? Where is our treasure?"
and please don't say that you are the treasure, because I'm not going to
And
buy
you-
that.
And based on what you said earlier, friendship wasn't the treasure either. So don't start with that crap. Bud.
I am a treasure, but I am not the treasure. Remember that. And fine, we will speak from here. Full disclosure, if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm sort of stuck here, and if jumping in one of your bodies was an option, I already would have done it. Looks over at Dirtrahn for a moment. Probably yours. Supple enough.
Seems like the right choice. You know it well.
I
I hate that.
no, she just kind
Hated
of she nods. She says,
Hated every bit of that.
"Fair point." Unfortunately, not an option. Well, I believe my story is a bit more complicated than that. It kind of began with a drunken evening that led to spending a good point of coin on a soulmancer who promised to give me, well, a bit of immortality. Splitting the soul is a very complicated thing, and I will say at the time I thought it was a joke until I died and then woke up not dead. So, I mean, if you ever find yourself near one, I suggest heavily investing in soulmancy.
Technically,
Roland
You're
raises
immortal
his hand
now.
like he's in class.
you're not dying any more than you are now, so mortality capped.
What is Dom gonna do?
How did you die, Ration?
That's not important.
Yes, it is.
But a point of
Seems
interest.
important.
That's very important.
We can talk about
That's
how I
Rogue won for
died,
owners of a ship.
or we can talk about the real treasure. I mean, the conversation choice is yours, or I could go back into this cave and torment the mermen some more.
How you died? Did you get stabbed? Did you get stabbed? There are not too many ways that I think of dying, honestly.
She pauses for a
Not very
moment.
bloated, so probably didn't drown.
No. Fine, you want the truth. I've been sick for a long time. Her voice almost taking on a bit of a serious tone. She says, knew it was only a matter of time. I had made peace with everything. In fact, my first version of the wills I wrote out were, soft. But upon awakening, finding out I actually wasn't dead, I had everything redacted. Now, she nods.
That tracks.
So you're going to float here and put this before us. It was a disease. Is that what you mean?
She nods.
And you didn't come to me for healing at all? You know what these hands can do. The power that I wield.
And you know what these hands can do?
I lay my hand.
She nods. She says, I'm afraid of the affliction that did curse me was able to be cured by you, Roland. That would have been the first thing I did. Unfortunately, it goes a bit beyond that. But upon realizing I wasn't dead, I decided that, well, I do want to live again. And to that end, I'm willing to make a bargain with the three of you. In context to my real treasure, which is not one of values, friendships, lessons learned, but of gold taken from people that I killed.
This is more my style, yes.
Yes, I do want to get paid.
I
I'm
have
ready
already
to
been outvoted.
negotiate.
She nods. She says, all I want, looking particularly to Son for a moment, all I want, Son, is my body back. You guys do that, you can have the treasure. It'll be fun for me to start again. Really. I'll even let you keep the boat. I didn't realize how much of a longing I had for being alive until I was properly dead.
Isn't that how it is with everybody?
Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, but everybody else dies. I didn't.
Not everybody dies.
Which,
I mean...
we're still going to have to talk about this later.
Question: What happened to your body then? If it's how is it decaying somewhere that we need to tend to, which is not exactly favorable in my mind right now, but.
She just kind of
Son's got a good point. Where's that body at?
shrugs. She says, well, you could find it. Probably floating in the ocean somewhere.
Oh my god.
Not worried about my old body. I'm more excited about the new one that I will have.
Well,
Roland very slowly looks over to Dirtrahn.
How many eyes
holds
do
it
you
there.
need? Because we know of one readily available body.
She gives a curious look and she says, you're referring to an old friend of mine.
Yeah, Ego Body.
Hmm.
I think that was his name.
She nods and she says, the world will truly miss him. And,
Not in my experience.
oh my gosh, very good. Yeah, she gives a bit of a nod before saying, well, here's what I'm looking for in particular. Obviously, I want my body back. I don't know how that goes about happening. I don't know how to just move into something else. If I would have taken over one of these mer people cowering deeper in the cove from me.
That was actually going to be my
Is that what they were?
suggestion.
I don't know what they
They
are.
had legs, didn't they?
They did have legs. She shrugs.
Did I mess you up by saying merdudes earlier?
No, I mean, I feel like that's a fair like
It's
you
fine.
see someone, you're like fish
mer-
people, dudes.
Like murder.
It's a mer thing.
The question is,
Fish folk, merfolk.
if you're asking if they had Beepuses, yes, they did. So I don't know where that lands things.
It lands on our deck is where it lands.
Oh. I'm calling the name of episode 2 Mer Beepuses. She comes back and she says, this Soulmancer, last I saw him 10 years ago in a place called Forlorn Harbor.
Well, that's certainly not going to happen. 10 years ago, he's probably somewhere else, or dead, or undead. What if we just find you a new Soulmancer?
How many of them walk this plane?
I don't know.
Probably some.
I mean, I've seen others, but his worked. I mean, I'm here. So
Fair.
perhaps you guys, this chat comment, you guys should have a beeper for every cuss word other than piss. Nice
did we swear
callback to
otherwise?
episode 1.
Wow.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Did I swear?
No, there's I said
Okay.
beepus, so I don't know where that lands us on Twitch's radar.
Piss.
Piss. There's a pause and she says, here's what I'm suggesting. It's actually quite simple. You go find this Soulmancer in Forlorn Harbor. His name was Davador, I believe. Davador? Dordav. Something. Dordav isn't a name.
DoorDash?
DoorDash. She says it's a bit of a flurry. That being said, probably try and do it tactfully. He doesn't have a fond memory of me. Well, he has a
What?
fond memory followed by a not fond memory, as I recall.
All right,
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
need
We can
more
relate on
specifics
that.
than that. Yeah.
You guys can roll persuade. I mean, we can roll dice in
pass.
this D&D campaign if anyone wants to.
I think that you're the one that needs to convince us, but okay, sure.
Only if you're trying to be persuasive. If it's just like a open-ended statement, by no means do you have to.
I'm going to try to persuade.
Try and do a persuade.
That's a 20.
Well,
Tell us exactly what happened. If we're going to go risk our necks for your lack of corporeal one, then we're going to need all of the details that you actually have.
fair. 10 years ago, Davador, we met at one of the bars in Forlorn Harbor, had a long conversation. He spoke about being a Soulmancer. I said that sounded stupid. Didn't believe it. We had some drinks, got tattoos, and then had my soul divided, as I recall. Which I thought
what
was...
tattoo did Davador get? It's important.
She pauses for a moment and she says, a small, kind of thinking for a moment, a small minotaur head, bit of an inside joke. Should be, as I recall, she kind of,
Where?
upper chest.
Upper chest.
His boat at the time was called the Minotaur, and yeah, the original idea being that we would each get the name of our boat and some semblance tattooed on ourselves. Got it backwards and ended up getting our own boats tattooed on ourselves, which is fine. So the treasure, I know where it is. I can direct you to it, and I can give you my undying, literally, word.
I get it.
You certainly are undying now, aren't you?
I'm always undying.
Never not dying.
Never not dying.
Because you're already dead.
He looks to the three of you. She says, or you can take my boat, set sail, and make it your own way. But let me tell you this. One fraction of that treasure will be enough for each of you to buy your own small island. You can go to Forlorn Harbor. If you like it, buy it for yourself after I give you this treasure.
Well, if recent memory serves, 2/3 of us have already agreed to assist you, so I believe the coin wins the day.
Okay, so we go to Forlorn Harbor. We find Davador, the Soulmancer. We kill him, and then that frees your soul.
Well,
Correct?
No!
I don't know.
How did you get that?
exactly what frees my
Sorry,
soul.
murder is always the first solution to most puzzles.
It's not how magic works.
Sorry. Yeah, we find the Soulmancer, and then what?
Find out what I need to do to undo this, please.
So we do step 1 to just figure out what step 2 is.
Yes.
Partially. Is there any other information you could give us about Devador here? What he perhaps looks like? Skin tone?
Pause
Strange teeth?
for a moment.
Smush nose?
God. He had copper eyes, very bright, as I recall. Kind of a graying skin, the way that the people from Forlorn Harbor do. A man, I believe. Human. Yes. That.
Cuban man.
Excellent.
And I suppose I'll be waiting here. Please find that you come back one way or another. Otherwise, I will devote every minute I have to figuring out how to get unbound from this cove. Also, while you're there, ask him why I'm bound to this cove.
I was about to ask you why you were bound to this cove, so we'll pass that along.
Yeah.
Had asked us.
But I mean, why this cove? Is your body around here? The old one? Bloated though it may be?
She gives a thoughtful look. She says, well, the tide may have brought it in. I swear, if those fishmen ate it, I will torment them more to no end.
No. I don't
So I had previously cast light so I could actually see inside of the cove. I would like to do a perception check to just kind of look around, see if there's anything out of sorts in the
It's
area.
a pretty big cove, but yeah, go ahead and throw
okay.
perception check. Hello.
Nice.
It's a crit. Yeah, there's looking about. It makes sense that like the tide would bring something in here.
It's certainly reasonable to think that your body could have been swept up in here. Coves tend to suck things in.
She gives a look. She says, "Then I think the three of you should find it and bring it aboard the ship."
Bring a corpse upon a ship? Oh.
Well, it will be a catalyst for my personage to come with you. I also say with that crit, you saw that there are fish folk watching from the dark.
That doesn't sound like a positive to me.
Do we... looks around. Do we get rid of the fish folk while we are here? Can they perhaps be reasoned with or bought off?
They already do what
don't
I
get
want
me.
them to do. They're afraid of me.
And why'd they attack us outside of the cove?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they were angry with your terrorizing of them, and the sheer mention of your name brings aggravation, much like myself.
Were they protecting you?
No, they probably just didn't like her name.
Yeah, that tracks. So you're telling us to bring your corpse along so that way you can also be there with us?
I could manage this.
I don't really want that.
We're gonna have to find her body. If it washes out somewhere else, we're not gonna be able to find her soul later on.
Son, you do know the obligations of a son to the mother, right? We gotta find this body.
All right.
I'll go off to the side of the boat, look down. Like to kind of gaze over and try to look down into the depths using my light spell.
Yeah, give it a go. Looking down, you see that the bottom of this cove is relatively porous, as though there are like tunnels, almost like a large mass of coral, where the like there's a lot of cove down there.
This is a large area, boys. Do any of you have any experience with I don't know, divination on finding bodies?
I could investigate the area and search. Is that a thing?
You have to jump in the water.
You know, one second.
Dirtrahn has no problem with that.
I mean, are we gonna strip? Is that what we're doing here?
Dirtrahn's shirt is already gone.
If Dirtrahn
Fine.
had a shirt, it is gone.
He mimics
so-
the act of taking a shirt off.
So, Rasham, you said that the fish people here do as you say. Is that correct?
She nods. Yeah, they do.
Could you perhaps summon them and they hang off to the side as we look for your body?
Nods. She says, I've had them search for it before. If you find it, that means they've been hiding something from me, so... She kind of turns for a moment, just like looking into the dark. She says, you all heard that, right? You heard what I said? This is last chance if you know something. I'll take your silence as a no, and assume you're all being truthful to me.
So, we can get rid of her. Just let us get the body. We can drag her along with us. Leave her alone from you.
It's kind of some stirring off in the dark as you see little blinking eyes watching timidly.
They understand common, right?
I believe so.
It gurgled at us in common, so...
Roland now stands up, like, half naked with his chainmail and his shirt off.
Half undressed.
Good fish folk of the cavern, please, I implore you. If you will assist us in finding where her body actually is, we'll be able to take her off of your hands and she will no longer terrify you.
You will
Or
be
tell
free!
you what to do. You
No
will be
longer
free.
enslaved by this awful ghost.
There's a
So,
pause.
persuasion?
Oh yeah, roll persuasion.
Yeah, sure. 21.
All of us, or who?
Whoever, yeah, you two did it. So, I'm gonna say Dom and Fred, Roland and Dirtrahn.
I got a 21.
Yeah, as you guys
There we go.
make the argument together, you hear kind of a splash, and then the noise of one of the fish-like creatures climbing aboard. This one old, its body kind of bulbous and tumorous, as it kind of flops on, its mouth opening, water and seaweed pouring out, as it
That was
kind
in
of
character. Sorry.
Yeah, we're well met.
looks at the three of you and it says, looks over to her for a moment. Right, we do know where the body is. And she kind of goes up, I'm sorry.
Step back.
What?
Your body seems strange. Are you ill?
He kind of
Nope, just old.
looks at you for a moment.
Well, I mean,
He looks a bit offended and he says,
Oh, good. Stop. What are you doing?
pauses for a moment and he says,
Just-
I am with Childs.
Ew.
I'll take my hand back.
That's what that looks like? I don't care for that.
It's like a gremlin.
That's not what I thought.
And they just spawn off the back.
The fish
Dirtrahn
person
has
looks a
always
little
thought
bit
the miracle
offended.
of life is beautiful, but not this time.
Just look like
put my shirt
Frankenstein
back
Igor
on.
style.
He says,
Dirtrahn would put his shirt back on, but he definitely lost it after throwing it off. He sits there with his self-made tattoo.
I'm okay. And creature kind of buzzes his body is down in the cave, but looks to Rasham with like a little bit of fear. We didn't tell you because it was lost to the one that owns the cave.
Who owns the cave?
Looks a bit timid. He has no name.
Then he can't really own something, can he? If he doesn't even own a name.
The creature pauses for a moment and says, I do not know, but you should not awaken it.
I mean, you can't even sign a deed if you don't have a name, don't have a signature. So saying that it's his... Okay, so we just need to go down there quietly and pick up the body and then bring it back up here? Anyone?
The fish creature kind of pauses for a moment, just timidly, and says, we could wake them up.
No, we don't want you to wake them up. We want to get in there, get the body without waking them, and then getting out of here and back on with our merry trails.
Fish person
Less merry because we'll have Rasham with us, but,
nods. They
That's a sacrifice we are willing to make.
go down. They go to the ledge and kind of point over the water, particularly at one of the tunnels down into the depths, where you would have to swim down into the darknesses. He is done there.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's give it an old college try then. Fish people can help us, right? We are allies in wanting to get everything settled, so why not? Come on and help us out.
It just waggles. No. Says, we would rather... Kind of turns to Rashom. She gives a... Yes? We would rather her stay than get involved.
Is there any air down there where the thing is?
He just kind of looks and he says, it's all underwater.
What's underwater?
Counterpoint, y'all.
Yeah.
We know where the body is. It's not going anywhere. We don't need Rasham to come with us. We could just skip this one and move on.
She gives a look. She says, I think you should try a little bit.
See, it doesn't surprise me that you would say that, Rasham. However, our best interests... I don't know.
I strongly feel that you should try.
Okay. What if... Oh, the fish folk have talked about attempting to wake the thing up. What if you were to wake it up and bring it out here? Perhaps we could talk with it.
As you say that, you hear splashing in the water. As you look for a moment, kind of gauging, you can see the light of the cove. It's just about a dozen of these fish folk just are skipping. They're just out. They're just swimming away. They're just leaving the cove. And Rashom kind of gives a, God, come back here. She looks towards...
under your sway indeed. The cowards.
Well, they'll have to come back for their eggs anyway, and they haven't figured out that I can't eat them, so I still have some power. And the other one kind of turns, he says,
Ew.
What?
Can I just pass a hand through Rashawn's body just this passes through, right?
Yeah, you do that and it kind of moves through and she goes, rude.
It's you're rude all your life. What's you care?
Raised you to be more respectful.
No, you didn't.
No. Not within
You're
your
in fact probably the opposite.
Fab.
I'll turn to my two companions. I believe that there are some magical means by which to be able to breathe underwater. Perhaps we could return to town and try to find something to that effect.
Yes, because I don't think anyone of us has any breathing underwater abilities. But do we even know where to look for in this cave? Even underwater, there could be tunnels all over the place.
The fishfolk did point out the tunnel, correct?
They look for a moment and they say, I could take you there.
Okay, so we've got a tour guide, a bubbly tour guide. Great.
We could do much worse.
I know, but we could do so much better.
Could be better. Could be much better.
As you guys are like,
Yes, we could all have gills and be like Waterworld.
as you guys are like having
Drink my own pee, and it'd be water instead of how I normally drink it.
Little desalinator.
this conversation, like the cap of the bottom of your ship opens as you see Bobby popping his head up, and he says, "Everything oh, I'll just leave you all to it then," and then just goes back below.
Good man. So, we do have 3 co-captains. Are we calling ourselves co-captains? Is that how we're doing things? We're kind of divvying up duties, but
You
that's
know,
fine.
we all own the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can call it that.
That's fine.
I would call myself the captain.
I'm
thought-
sure you would.
I thought that we'd kind of agreed that I was literally captaining, and not that I am the captain of the ship, but
Mhm.
I was captaining the ship in our most recent excursion.
San, what do you call the one who steers the ship?
The boat steerer.
No, I was asking San.
Whoa, sorry, what?
Who's the one who steers the ship?
Who's the one who steals the ship?
Steers!
Steers.
Rotate.
What? I don't know any boat things myself, so.
Yeah, it'd be the boat steerer. The guy who tells everybody what to do, though, that'd definitely be the captain, or captainer. I'm a captaineer. Is that better? This doesn't seem like the
No.
time for this conversation.
Listen, I
Okay.
don't care what you call yourselves, but we need to figure out how to get underwater.
So we have to go find a way to get underwater, and then we have to try not to wake up this horrible monster. I'm presuming few rational people own coves, so I'm imagining and have fish people just totally scared of them. So we have to go down there and either reason with with a monster with no name who owns a cove and pick up the body, or trade for the body. I don't even know what they want. They've got a cove. What else would they? Okay, sorry.
Real quick, Murpho still there, right?
Yeah, they're just standing there.
Has this monster ever spoken with you, or just pillaged you fully with no words?
Pauses for a moment and kind of gives a no, it does not speak, it just awakens and hungers.
Is it like just intelligent at all, or just like bear, hungry, eats leaves?
Well, it eats and then leaves. That is true.
Yeah, we're not talking to this thing.
Yeah,
Pauses.
it doesn't
tell you
seem
this
like we're
now.
gonna talk to this thing.
So then we are going to become exterminators in that case. What does this thing look like?
Underwater exterminators. We don't own a cove though, so I mean that's how that works. I think.
Pauses for a moment as though he's trying to describe it and says, "It lives in big great shell, massive and twisting, as though it was part of the cave. But it moves and walks like a crab."
A crab.
It's a crab.
It's a
Hermit crab.
Our boogeyman is a giant crab.
Yeah, they're about trucks.
Rasham's corpse, body, whatever we're gonna call it, is that in front of the boogie crab, or is that in a separate room? Not that kind of boogie.
The boogie.
The fish person pauses and says, "Oh, it is probably in its eating pile beneath the water."
All right, well that changes the priorities then. I guess we have to. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Gentlemen, do you have any ideas on how we get down there?
Well, for one, we need to be able to breathe underwater. That would be a good way to do this because we don't know how deep it goes, and not dying down there from suffocation would be desirable.
Big fan of not dying. Yes.
Big fan of not dying, indeed.
Wait.
With your skill set, we could possibly sneak upon it, and if not, stab it a lot.
Wait, hold on. Can you? I'm pointing at my mom on Resham. Can you just apparate yourself in there? Can you not? You don't have a lung, so I assume you don't need to breathe.
Good question.
She looks kind of thoughtful for a moment, and she says, I've not tried going into the water, technically, but I could.
So
Someone's not going to get any deader. I'm just saying.
It's true.
She
You want
she
the
says,
boat ration? Hop in the water.
One moment, I'll be right back, and then
Thank you.
disappears.
So how about we leave? Just leave.
No, we
real-
shouldn't leave.
Well, why not?
Because there is a body down in the water. We need to take it with us, if nothing else, to perform last rites, which may send the body on if need be.
Do we?
But
How much?
Last rites, there was already a funeral, and wills were read. Who cares?
It needs to go in the body with dirt atop it. That's how we fix this stuff.
How much do we really need that gold?
Top it.
She poofs back into existence, and she
Damn
says,
it!
Yes.
Good news, boys.
Yes.
Should actually be pretty easy for you. My body is down there. I saw it. I even saw my hat floating about. So please get that. It actually there'll be extra something in it for you if you can get my hat. Whatever thing you're
What good is it
talking
going
about,
to do?
fish folk. It's not there anymore. She says, looking towards him. She says, "You've been afraid of a boogie crab, quite literally."
Damn it.
I'm not doing it this time. No.
Okay, so we just need to swim on down there. Wait, okay, so if it's not there, the fish people have nothing to fear. Hey, pregnant fish lady boy, please go pick up the body. We'll
turn-
make you rich.
They turn to you for a moment.
There is nothing to fear. You have the ability to swim and be underwater, and you can solve all of our problems by just going down there and grabbing the body. Just do it. I will intimidate you. I will persuade you. Just do it.
Looks at you for a moment. Looks back and forth. Roll persuasion or intimidation, depending on how you're doing this.
Probably
I will help by
intimidation.
flexing.
I'm gonna do persuasion.
I'm not helping in this one. I'm like,
It
I got a 25. Get your ass down there.
pauses for a moment and says, fine, and then over into the water. And she looks and she says,
Rasham, go look after him for a second to make sure that things go well.
I'll be right back. She
Thank you.
poofs.
All right. Turn back to the boys. We could leave now. This would be over.
We're this close to.
Are we though? Because I am not
yes, we're this
totally
close.
confident in this plan.
I'm gonna go over to where the crew is.
We're this close to step one of a billion more steps to deal with this woman.
She appears
We can
back up. She says,
so fast.
I don't know where they went, but they didn't go to get my body, which is strange. It's not far. If one of you swims, I'll guide the way.
I don't believe that. Is there an air pocket
stupid.
in there?
Roland will look to Dirtrahn. Okay, I will go with you.
No,
All right.
hold on. Dirtrahn turns to another of the fish people. If you don't go down there,
There's no more aboard there, Bo. I said
they're all
they
bolted.
because like I assume fish people don't have gender.
sure, fair.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
all of the other
They're-
ones leave
they're off in
except
the
one?
dark.
Everyone else bolt.
They're off in the dark.
they bolted.
There might be a couple more, but they're like watching from the dark.
Dirtron shouts to the boat. Do any of you have the ability to breathe underwater? Brett, Billy,
We don't.
Bobby.
There is.
I did not find anything to help us breathe underwater. Because I'm the quartermaster. I didn't find anything previously. Got my list.
There's a pause as they all just kind of blink from the darkness, answering silently. Everyone roll a perception check real quick, if you will.
Sure. 18. And
18.
Hold on.
Scylla's above us with a bunch of
Has
dog heads.
persuasion.
16. Darn it.
There's a pause as you see a corpse float back up, bobbing onto the water, split in half, cleanly.
Oh.
None other than that fish person that had just gone down there.
Oh no!
Kind of bobs up.
Right
all
now.
the-
I will look my dead mother in her eye.
She looks for a moment and she says, I just thought if you got down there, you would do it quickly.
Do what?
All right.
Die quickly?
Rashawn,
That's the only quickly I can think of what we would be doing.
I don't have any trust in what Rasham has to say at this point.
Good,
That
you're
treasure
learning.
doesn't exist, and she just sent a pregnant person to the. Why do we want this? This is the monster. Why do we want this on our boat?
Turns to all of you. She says, in my defense, I thought you guys would do
There is
better.
no defense.
They just swam right into its claw. It was
You
embarrassing.
said there was nothing down there.
Well, it looked like a big shell from afar. I didn't think it would
They
get
said
woken
it was
up.
a giant shell.
She looks and she says, so I take it you're not getting my body, or you are. What's happening here? I feel...
I am willing to swim. I just want to get this done with.
I don't think we should.
You don't think we should?
I
Okay,
don't-
so
Here's the thing. If we had listened to Rasham and did that, we would have died to the giant crab monster that just cleft a fish person in twain.
I did
What-
actually
why-
get a pretty good look at it. It's a giant hermit crab.
That
oh,
tracks.
but they're so cute.
It's like, I don't think that's the
Oh, you
important
have
part right
little
now.
legs.
not the important part.
I'm providing any illumination I can on the subject.
Yeah, because you've been so good at that so far.
Okay. San, please. I'm asking that we go down. Dirtrahn saying no. Let's have you be the tiebreaker. What do you think?
Right now, we have no capabilities to taking this thing on.
I'll sweeten the pot.
I don't want to hear a thing you have to say, Rasham.
You can have, if you go down, my
Eat your
cutlass
hat. I don't want to
and
hear
my
another
hat.
word.
or on my body, and you guys can have them.
San, would you like a stylish hat?
Real quick, were either of those items important magically when growing up?
You know about them.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
The cutlass is a firebrand blade, and the hat gives advantage on perception checks while aboard a boat.
It's a captain's hat. I need it for reasons.
Dirtrahn
All right.
would look good in a hat.
Dirtrahn
it.
would look good in a hat and nothing else. Yes. Dirtrahn is on board. Okay.
We're all on board.
All right. So we're gonna go down and get the corpse, I guess. We're gonna fight a giant hermit crab underwater. You know, a place where we can't breathe. To rescue this horrible monster of a human being, so they can be on our boat, and we can go take care of errands for them.
Far be
I
it from me
hate-
to tell you how to do your job, but
Oh, get right.
this
Right.
the ship does have cannons on it if you end up bringing that thing up here.
Rasham had an idea. Wait, no. Dirtrahn has an idea. We just need to wake that thing up and bring it up here. And then kill it. Something that we're good at.
Real quick, we're in a cove, right? How accurate would we have to be to shoot at it and not bury ourselves in this place?
It's a big
That's
cove.
a good question.
It's a good question. Yeah, it'd be pretty
Roll
hard
the
to
dice.
hit. Potentially, if it crawled along the side of the boat and over the cannon, that would be a good bet.
Okay, well. Real quick, do we have dynamite on board?
No. However, we do have 2 halves of a corpse we could put on the side of the ship in front of one of the cannons.
You are correct. We do have, of course.
I don't know that that'll be that appetizing because the hermit crab, the boogie crab, sliced it in twain and then just kind of left it.
It's not like
really-
the brine. It might be. I don't know.
I mean, but they skipped it, so I don't think that the hermit crab will fall for it.
Hmm.
I don't think that will be the thing that gets them on board. However,
They're looking for turf, not surf.
Brett's delicious cooking.
Ah.
I can't tell if you're wanting to sacrifice Brett or if you're wanting to cook.
I would never want to willingly sacrifice any of my men. That is not
Okay, good.
something that I do. And I'm
Just
glad
making
that
sure.
we're all in agreement that they are my men. So, what I was getting at... no, I tease. We should perhaps get Brett to make something very good smelling. Doesn't have to be good, just good smelling. Smear that all up on the side of the boat. One of us needs to wake up the beast and get it up here. And then we're gonna blast that thing so hard and stab it a bunch. And then someone will eventually swim back down and pick up the captain's corpse.
She knows.
Not
Works
the
for
worst
me.
idea.
How far is your body? Or how far is this creature's cave?
Maybe the 40 to 50 feet downward. It's not too
Okay.
far below us, actually.
Do we have...
Alright.
My
Rope.
my athletics are quite good. I might be able to just swim down there and I was gonna say throw a rock, but that ain't gonna work. I could swim down there and back and maybe wake it up somehow.
Yeah. I'm happy that you're volunteering for this. Do we have
I
rope?
am the biggest and strongest of us. It makes the most sense.
I'll let
That's
you beat
fair.
that. Again, rope, yes? Out to 40 to 50 feet,
Yeah,
yes?
Probably got rope.
Yeah,
Do we have
I
a-
think
Okay.
someone should have a rope. That makes sense.
Okay.
If not, there's
We're gonna-
certainly rope aboard the ship.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Well,
So I'll dive down with it tied to me, and then I'll tug on it, and you guys
And we can-
pick me back up.
We'll haul you back
Yeah.
up. Well, let's go talk to the crew about this plan. That way, that the food can be prepared and the cannon be ready.
Okay, you guys make your way below deck where you see Brunel, Bobby, and Brett are actually. There are arts of them now.
Yay!
There they are, because Brunel and Bobby are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And can everyone see that?
Yeah.
We'll say you're below deck.
We've all healed up by now, right?
You can take a
Like,
short.
it's been a
It's
lot
been
of
like
rest.
enough to do a short rest.
Because we haven't been fighting, so yeah. I just get my health back up. None of us have used spells, have we?
If you want to roll a
I
hit
used
die,
Cure
you
Light
could.
Wounds one time.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're all good.
oh yeah, I've used Bane.
So if you get anything back on a short rest, you have it all back.
I don't think I do, actually.
Oh no.
So I will go ahead and spend 1 hit die to get my 2 HP I'm missing back. Ah! It's a good thing my Constitution modifier is +2.
Yeah. There's also a hit die button on the character sheet if you need it.
I was at 16, I think. So let's see.
There we go.
You'll probably go full anyway.
Very well.
Where's the hit die? Or the.
It should be in the middle of your character sheet.
There we go. Yep.
Yep.
Boom. Yeah.
Cool. I'm at 21 of 20. Hooray.
Whoop whoop.
Nope, not 51. Sorry.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
Whoa.
My fingers were off by 1.
You got very powerful. You just rested. You're like,
I feel like $1 million.
Brunel, Bobby, and Brett are kind of below deck. Like Brunel and Bobby playing a game of cards. Brett in their kitchen.
Can Dirtrahn take the lead on this one? I don't want to.
That is fine.
Okay. Boys, how would you like to be very, 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 very rich?
Brett, of course, kind of gives a. Brunel, he says, "Well, what we doing, boss? Bosses."
How many of you have heard of the pirate queen, Rashawn?
They all pause for a moment. They go, well, we were taking her loot, so we're not entirely sure how much of a pirate queen she is anymore, but, heard of her, yeah."
How many of you had heard of her?
They all kind of nod.
All right, so you all know she's dead, right? Here's the thing. She's also immortal. And she has, for us, promised a lot of treasure, but we have to do some stuff. And one of the first things that
we're in sounds good. Treasure.
All right, cool, great, perfect. This makes it all very simple. All right, Brett, I need you to make something that smells very good. It doesn't have to taste very good. It just needs to smell great to a massive hermit crab.
He, like, rolls up his sleeves and kind of and gets over the stove and just begins, like, cooking, like, grunting aggressively.
Preferably
There's, like,
something
fire, oil, just, like, the frenzied. It's like, it's literally Breath of the Wild. Like, things are just, like, happening.
Just make it
Proud of that boy.
goopy and easy to smear on our ship. Trust me, it'll make sense later.
And, yeah, it probably does that for a few minutes and kind of reheats some stuff, puts it in there with a very strong seafood smelling, like, pot of gumbo that kind of comes over and goes, sits it, gives it to, I guess Roland's closer, hands it to Roland.
I don't remember the names of the other ones. Is it Billy and Bobby?
You should actually be able to see their names. Can you?
Ooh, I do not see their names.
It's Brett, Brunel, and Bobby.
Show name plate.
Brunel and Bobby, okay.
Oh, wait, I see what I did wrong.
Oh, Bobby with an eye.
Yeah, do you
I
like
was
that?
about to say that.
Oh. I saw that right.
Bobby with an
Nice.
eye, I see.
Brunel,
Oh,
Bobby,
there's no E.
have you ever fired a cannon before?
They just nod, they say, yeah, all the time.
We're a little ahead of ourselves here, but ready those cannons.
All right.
All right. So we've got some rope. We're gonna tie some rope to Dirtrahn. Dirtrahn is gonna be bait. Dirtrahn's a little excited to be bait.
I'm
Not
sure
looking
you
at his
are.
pants.
Say what?
Not looking at his pants.
What?
So that's where I'm at with this. Roland and San, do you have plans for what you should be doing?
We should probably turn the boat to make sure that we have a cleaner shot.
We only have 2 cannon on the port side, so we'll have to rotate the boat a bit.
Okay.
See if the mofo can help with that so we make it easier.
Do you have any kind of blessings? Could you sing a real good song that makes it easier for me to swim good?
I do have a sea shanty that can help.
Sweet.
But let's get things prepped. It doesn't last that long.
Fair.
All right.
Can we ask the merfolk to help, like, just turn the boat to the side to where it'd be, like, most optimal?
Merfolk are
Like,
gone, right?
There's,
we had a couple
there's a
of-
few up in the coves, but seeing as that's not, like, super Like that doesn't horrify them as much. The ones that haven't skipped, they'll get you kind of adjusted a little bit, and then they'll go back up in.
Yeah, like Dirtrahn shouting at them, "We're doing this also for you. You want this cove? Get this cove by helping us a little bit."
Yeah, seeing that their leader matriarch has just been chomped, like they nod and they
Feel bad about that.
go ahead and push it over.
We all want to get Rasham out of here. Agreed?
Yes.
We're taking care of two of your problems.
Dirtrahn, I think
The
I have
monster
something
and the other
going to
monster.
help.
Yeah.
I will actually pull out a scroll. Whenever you're ready to go into the water, I can imbue you with heroism. It will buoy up your spirits and provide you protection while you are underwater.
Okay.
Just in case the crab tries to get you.
Gotcha. And fish friends, none of you will go with me?
Roll persuasion.
Son is like
Yes.
audibly laughing, like, hell no.
Just audibly laughing.
Roll persuasion.
I'm very persuasive. This has been like my whole thing.
Dude, you got a +8 in that, baby.
13.
There's an incredibly just like awkward silence. Rashom sits there, just kind of.
Hey, Rasham, you want to maybe throw in some words of encouragement for them? They
I wouldn't
apparently
recommend it.
maybe listen to you. Listen, it couldn't be any worse.
She pauses and she says, "No, I think you have it, Dirtrahn. You're quite capable."
Oh boy! Every time you have words of encouragement, I feel less confident.
Hold on. Rashom, you said that they had eggs in here?
Sorry, what has
Is
eggs
that
in
right?
here?
You were talking about eating their eggs. Are there eggs here?
There are. I know where their nesting grounds are.
Good people of the cove! For your eggs! For your future, please assist us in slaying this crazy beast. Persuasion.
They all kind of pause, sift around for a moment. Rashom kind of adds, and she says, "Or I will eat them." And
Or she will eat them, and she can absolutely do that because she's a ghost.
there's all of a sudden spry kind of fish person that appears just kind of splashing up out of the water in a twist, and they land. Like very lean, obviously a bit younger, has a trident in hand, and goes, "I'll go with you."
Wait a second, hold on. This is not that important, but
Are they hot? I'm kidding.
no, no, I said not important.
Oh, okay.
Why do they have eggs and the matriarch was pregnant?
Because I don't know anything about how stuff works. So in my head, the way I see is they're all genderless. They are all genderless fish people. God, that was really hard to do. They grow the eggs on them, they take them off, and then they put them in the cove until they hatch in the water like tadpoles, and then they grow to people size, and then they come out of the water like frogs. It makes perfect sense.
Yep.
It does actually, yeah.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Amphibians are asexual, so they can or sexually dimorphic? I forget the term for it, but they don't technically have gender, and so they can pass between the two of them. And
Okay, I know. I planned all of this, obviously.
Fair. Sorry, like, yeah.
You're right.
I didn't just make this up right now.
The next question was the important one. Are they hot?
Are they hot? This fish person, yeah, they kind of are. Yeah,
All right,
like,
so
they're
it
kinda
makes me
hot.
not want to sacrifice them. That
All right, boys, you ready for this? I don't think we are.
all right.
Yeah, you're looking at they're kind of hot. Kind of gives that.
So here's the plan. Fish friend, do you have a name?
Kind of. Nods for a moment. This is
Kind of. That's not.
No,
a good
it
name.
kind of nods for a moment. For going. My name is Beerus.
Beerlets.
Beerus. I'll put it in.
Berries?
I'll put it in chat.
I'm just gonna keep having a hard time with
Beerus.
Beeriz. Hey, okay,
Beeriz.
Beeriz.
Yes.
Here is the plan. We are going to swim down there, and you're going to help me swim down there. Hopefully, I get an extra roll or something because of that. And we are going to do something very loud to wake up the terrible crab thing down there. Then we are going to swim back up the best we can while also getting pulled by the rope.
No rope.
And then...
The rope will just slow us down.
All right. I like the confident bears. Wait, is he trustworthy confidence or like kind of Dirtrahn confidence?
You can roll insight.
Because that actually does matter. So insight,
Yes.
not my strong suit.
This fish person knows
I got a
what's
nat
up.
20.
Knows what's up. They're hot, they're confident, and they know what they're doing.
Bears, I trust you. We're gonna go down there, wake the heck out of that thing, and then swim for our lives. We're gonna hopefully get it to surface, then we're gonna blast it to heck.
Nods for a moment, he says,
You're the picturesque of confidence.
Outside of character, this is a terrible plan.
Man.
This is the best idea. This is fantastic.
looks to Dirtrahn for a
Nothing
moment,
will
he
go
says,
wrong.
yes, for my children and for my cove.
Yep. Ooh.
Good.
Cool. So, what do I roll?
Shall we get underway, I guess?
Is everybody
okay.
ready?
Bears kind of
Tie the rope around him.
grabs Dirtrahn, almost like looking for a place to grabs probably by the britches. For a
Actually,
moment.
before he dives in, we get down. Can I go to the restroom? Like, get a.
Oh, yeah, let's do a bathroom break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. That'd be great.
All right,
All right.
I'm going. Okay. Beres looks to Dirtrahn for a moment and says, then are we ready to go? What is the plan?
I feel like the last thing we did was talk about what the plan was.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention, so.
Fun. Okay. We're going to the boys here are going to do some stuff to inspire me with heroism and good swimminess. And you and I are going to swim down there, wake up the horrible boogie crab, make our way back up here as quick as we possibly can. My boy Brett has cooked up some good smelling fish bait that we've smeared all over the side of the boat and the cannons, and we're gonna blast that thing, and hopefully not have to do too much stabbing and fighting after that, because I don't know how much stronger we are than cannons.
Okay.
I have God on my side, just so you know.
Is there a? I
Which
know
one?
that there's 5th
I don't.
edition stuff for like, how much damage does a cannon do? So I'm gonna look that up.
There is. I can't recall how much, though.
I mean, you could just wing it.
I could.
Also, like, it's
How
probably
hard
cannons
does that
over a
cannon hit?
distance. Yeah.
Oh, it does 5d10 damage. Has a range of 500 feet.
What about a rate?
baby.
What about at 0 feet?
At 0 feet.
When you get the full explosion impact.
I mean, I imagine like it does like more, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So if the crab junk is rubbing up against the cannons,
The crab
and
jump.
that
Okay, look, we still need to cook this thing after we kill it, so don't blow everything.
It's gonna. Oh,
Dirtrahn looks at you with excitement and realizes that he has overlooked the greatest treasure of all, which is massive crab meat.
which is giant hermit crab. Can you eat hermit crabs? I'm googling some
I have
weird
no idea.
stuff.
Probably
Listen.
not because they're too small.
They are very
They're
cute.
cute, Danny.
No idea. We're gonna eat this one.
It probably tastes like
Okay.
soft shell crab, I imagine.
Can you eat hermit
fine.
crabs? The police are on the way to your location. Sit still. Any size hermit crab can be cooked and eaten, but small hermit crabs do not have much meat on them, so it
That
may
was my
not be
thought.
What about
worth
big
showing
ones?
to eat it. This is how to cook hermit crabs. Sorry. Oh, there are big hermit crabs. Yeah, first of all, I had a pet hermit crab, and they were cute. Okay.
Sure, totally. I am morally opposed to the idea of having hermit crabs as pets. At least the ones that you find in like the malls and stuff.
Yeah,
they
because
pay
their
it.
keeping conditions are like bad, right? Yeah.
It's bad.
I had a big one called a strawberry hermit crab. They were about this big, and I had this big, massive aquarium for it. I think I did pretty good. Like, I was a responsible pet owner. But it bit me. It didn't bite me. It crabbed me. It just like
It grabs you.
Yeah.
I was a kid, and I was like, I want a pet hermit crab, and then it just like chomped my finger. And
I've been trying to convince my wife to let me get a pet crab for a long time.
a crab, like just a straight up crab.
I like crabs. They're very cute.
They're cute, like not one that goes in the water, one that just wanders around your apartment.
No, definitely one in the water.
Have you seen those like coconut crabs they have in like Japan and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, those are freaky.
Gargantuan, scary ass things. Yeah.
We're getting way off topic, but I just want to say my ultimate plan for having a pet crab is getting a glass tank for the toilet. So the backing tank thing, just have it be completely transparent. Crab goes in there. Every time you flush, has new fresh water.
I feel like, and we're not getting off topic as long as it's nautical themed, so we're fine. But I feel like there is no combination of situations where my pants come off and I'm near a crab where that's a good idea. Like, there's just you're put like there might be a barrier there, but you're putting yourself in a dangerous.
If you're not living dangerously, what are you doing in America 2.1?
Fair. Crab toilet ago. All right. There is. Looks to Dirtrahn. Looks to the group and says, "When you are ready."
I will go up to Dirtrahn. I will place my hand upon his meaty shoulder. Close my eyes. Idol.
Shelter.
As we try to get this corpse back in order to improve everyone's lives around us, please bless this thy instrument, and please bestow success upon his heroic efforts. And I will cast heroism from a scroll. Okay, there's the text for you. At the start of each of your turns for the next minute, you get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And you're also immune to fear.
So should I put myself up to 23, or just keep that in mind?
Ooh, how does roll 20
So
deal
what
with
is
temporary
your?
hit
No,
points?
you can go over. Just add.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Okay.
give yourself those 23 hit points.
Give me that basic inspiration. Oh, bardic inspiration. That's
Like
right.
basic. How
Basic
dare
inspiration.
How dare you call my inspiration
Give
basic?
me that basic B inspiration. Dirtrahn's a basic B for sure.
I start singing Under the Sea. Just get you going.
There is grabs Dirtrahn. Where can Dirtrahn be grabbed? Just like the pants, right?
I mean, like he could grab the sides of me,
He's got to swim.
right? Like
Beres
we gotta
pauses
ghost
and
with
just
us,
kind
guys,
of
when we
like
do that.
turns around and gives a grab onto my
big medium.
waist,
Okay.
and then
Dirtrahn
is
grabs.
that how you grab a waist?
It's like,
Because I'm gonna be like,
It's like-
it's gonna be above me, right?
How do you?
Like,
There's not. They don't have handlebars.
it's called love handles for a reason.
It's true.
This fish not thick?
Thick. We've talked about it. Here's what you need to know about Beres: hot, confident, thick. Like, okay, yeah. The two of you move over the edge of the water, just kind of as you move below the surface of it. Everything becomes muted. Sound fades away. As you look around and see nothing but kind of a dark blue in all directions and bubbles from Beres as they kind of and then all of a sudden the rush of as you are pulled underwater. As you move deeper into the cove, like things become dark, but all the same the water is crystal clear. Peering around in all directions, you pause, looking. Can I get a perception check?
while he's doing that, I turn around and like, did we tie the rope to him?
Yes, we did tie the rope to him. Now just be ready.
Okay, just make sure.
I thought we're not doing the rope thing because the fish Beers was like where we're going.
Oh, Beers said no?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with Beers' advice. Okay.
I accidentally
Alright.
double clicked
Sure,
it, so it was a 14.
14. moving around, you see the pointed, rounded, like snail shell of a hermit crab in its shell, massive, maybe like 10, 15 feet in diameter. And below it, as you focus your eyes, is the ground is made up of matter, made of bones, bodies, objects, rusted, old carcasses of ships, and the like. Beerus kind of turns to you, sees you're holding breath, kind of gives you a look, kind of like what now? Talk like you're underwater, Fred. I'm kidding.
I've got a bow, right? Yes, I've got a short bow.
Okay. It's going to be probably a disadvantage taking a shot underwater.
I am not trying to injure. I am just trying to
awaken.
Get attention. Yeah. So, just click it, right?
Yeah.
Nope, that was wrong. Let's see. I don't have it set up as... Oh, I do. Hand crossbow.
Oh, hey, so actually, let me
Like that.
if you go to your, where is Dirtrahn? Hello? The party? Go to your character sheet, and below your HP in the middle, you can just click short bow. Below hit dice, it's smack dab in the middle.
Okay, I got a 9, and then disadvantage, you said?
Yeah, so just roll it again.
Okay,
Aw.
so the 9.
Yeah.
Not the wonderful 21.
It shoots and just kind of dinks off the shell. Nothing happens, and Beerus turns to you and kind of...
Sorry, what? Sorry. Sorry, what?
just kind of points, like...
Dirtrahn looks down?
The fish
Dirtrahn
person
looks where-
is going to, like, take your bow and just kind of point it again at the thing.
Okay, sure, yeah. So try again?
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. Also, this would be a sneak attack, wouldn't it?
Oh, so not disadvantage, you're just rolling like normal.
Okay. 17.
Oh, roll damage.
How do I... Oh, okay, it's the 1d6 plus piercing. Oh, sorry.
You can just in chat click, yeah.
So 6.
Your arrow sails actually a little bit impressively into the mouth of the shell, just kind of disappearing into the darkness. There's a slight pause before popping out are 2 little red eyes, kind of like hover, and then the pulling out of claws as this face comes out, little mandibles in all directions as it slowly peers out. As you do, you see a little arrow sticking out of it, and Beerus kind of goes like turns around and begins like swimming upwards.
Dirtrahn shouts, "Blub, blub, come get this, blub, blub."
Everybody else, yeah, you just hear distant shifting below. And
so,
all of a sudden,
Son, ready to take a bet yet?
Of Dirtrahn and Beerus popping up.
Oh, come on, get up here.
Did you do it?
Dirtrahn
That's
goes.
Is it coming?
Yeah, what should I be rolling?
Oh, athletics just to... No, Beerus pulls you aboard.
Okay.
Like, they climb up, they know what they're doing.
How did it go?
Get you up. Yeah, Rasham is waiting there too. Did you... And then there's all of a sudden the entire boat kind of just like rocks back and forth for a moment. As we're all gonna roll initiative.
Okay. Not okay.
Oh, damn
There
it.
it is.
First one was a 16. It lagged for a second.
Yes.
We are
That's about
not
right.
prepared.
Come on, you guys were on the boat.
I've got my maul ready to go. I'm just waiting for this thing.
Uh-oh. That isn't right.
Wait, so
I was gonna say, why are there two?
oh, it's kind of cute.
It is kind of cute.
Oh my god. Can we make it into our mascot? We'll paint on the shell. It'll be great.
As this thing slowly surfaces, we are gonna listen. I just found something that had good stats.
Like it. On board.
Aw, it's cute.
Aw. Son, it is you that goes
really
first.
cute.
Oh man.
It'd be a terrible shame that we're going to kill it, but
Wait, I got a 19.
Wait.
Because when I had rolled it, I
oh yeah,
clicked
it lags.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
do you have? You should have a 19, don't you? Okay.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess
doesn't
not.
change-
Oh yeah, it doesn't, does it?
We did that poorly.
Does our crew have a separate initiative?
Yeah, I'm tracking them in their cannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Son, you go first.
Wait, I'm first?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
first.
Really? I rolled a 7.
That's not.
I got a 20.
It says you rolled a 20. It must not have put it up
Oh,
there.
maybe
Okay,
not.
hold on.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, that was my previous one, like way back.
Oh, I see. Dirtrahn, it is you.
Great. Where is the crab?
Oh, it's
Is he
where
on
you
the
see
ship?
it. No, it's surfaced in the water about exactly 20 feet away or so.
Okay.
You hit it for 6 damage already, I believe.
Yeah, is it coming at us?
Slowly. It's waking up.
Okay. As a free action, I shout to the boys to ready the cannons.
Ready the cannons, boys.
And I guess I'm gonna take aim with short bow, and can't do a sneak attack. Or I guess so. Sneak attack is when I've got 2 people with me, right?
You have to have someone engaged with it to get sneak
Oh,
attack.
okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna short bow it,
Okay.
and
Yeah, that's
10.
gonna just like dink off of its armor.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
Stand. Maybe back up
Okay,
a little bit.
seems reasonable.
There
Son, now it is you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane at it.
Okay. That you can see within range. Ooh, you got to be a little bit closer. Wait, do you?
I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you
Within
said-
30 feet. You're not too far off. 30 feet
right,
would
you
be.
just gotta run up 10 feet.
Okay, well, yeah, I still have my movement. I can do that first.
Yeah, you could just have to get up to about. Yeah,
Right
15 feet. Yeah. Sick.
Okay. And I will cast Bane then.
Okay. Must make a charisma saving throw.
I
Fails.
love being charismatic.
Charismatic.
yeah, that's right.
It fails. So target fails save throw. Blah, blah, blah. Target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. Neat. Hey, neat. Okay. Also, I got the turn order all out of whack for our chat. Hold on, let me put that back. Okay. That is going to be Beerez, who pauses for a moment. Is going to put away the trident they have, pull out a spear instead, and kind of like give it for the cove and throws it. Spear ranged.
Dang.
Oh. Hey, what's up? Well,
Way to kill your own character.
well.
We just watched Tanner play a game by himself for a little bit.
That's only 2 damage though, so let me tell you something.
alright.
Y'all are still in it.
That was a thick effort.
That was a big Bear Mitt Crab begins to wander forward.
Oh boy.
Bring it.
slowly swimming 5, 10, before clutching onto the side of the ship, beginning upwards, and you hear from below deck the sounds of Bobby kind of going, "No!" and then the poof of a cannon.
Did it miss?
Oh.
No. Oh, no, but no. No. Oh, shit.
It failed its dexterity saving throw.
Pretty
Oh, that's not their
hardcore, yeah.
attack? Okay.
No.
I was gonna say like -2 or minus whatever.
25 damage.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
As you just kind of hear like a cracking noise, and you see like exploding out the back are a bunch of the like shell and legs of this thing as it almost is like unhinged and falls back into the water.
Also, is that one of the cannons or both of the cannons?
That is because both of the cannons are pretty lined up. So hold on one second. Let me check.
They're next to each other.
Let's look at this. Let's do the two back.
Check the yeah.
Let's look at the. Oh, okay. So there's the other one, which is kind of in range. I'm gonna say it has advantage on
Let's call it super duper exactly.
Let's-
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna.
It's got a range of like
Okay.
500 feet.
No, like it's kind of
that
lined up. So I'm gonna do
It's
the
not
other
the
one
Arc of
too.
Fire.
I'm gonna do the other one too. That makes sense. Slash roll. 5d10. Good call.
All right.
Wow.
40.
Yeah. Already up to that 50 there.
This thing is barely alive. As you see all of a sudden the whoof of a claw pull itself on deck, as you see coming up is this naked, broken thing, shell off, shattered, one eye mingled, as it reaches out, snapping a claw towards Perez.
No.
Oh.
Wait,
No. Another one.
Our hot boys.
9 bludgeoning. And all of a sudden, it grabs... Wait. The target is grappled if it is a medium. It is. It grabs onto your fish friend and then kind of pulls down, splashing into the water. As the two of them disappear below the midst. Roland, what do you do?
Okay, so
They've gone back into the water. It fell back down.
into the water. I'm gonna head to the end of the gangplank with my big ass maul. I'm gonna look down to the water. Can I see them?
You can see the shadow of them, like, disappearing.
Do they seem directly beneath me then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna toss the maul on the place behind me. Pull out my short sword and like look back behind myself. All right, guys, I got this. Hold on. And I will hop armor and everything down into the water. Gonna splash my ass down there and try to move as deep as I can to try to catch up to the crab and then stab it.
Okay, yeah, and, like, diving actually puts you right on top as you go down and give me a roll.
Okay. Don't fuck this up.
Don't piss this up.
Don't piss this up. You're underwater and you're just like dinking at its shell as you see Verez is like trying to like hold on but getting pulled deeper into the water. Dirtrahn, that's you.
Dirtrahn thought Roland's move was really cool and does the exact same thing. He's very much inspired by Roland. He's like, Roland has the right idea. Let's go, boys. Let's save my thick friend. So, yeah, I've got a short sword too, right?
Oh, real quick. How many rounds would you say I passed on that heroism spell since I am concentrating on that?
It's only the second turn, right? Or third turn?
Well, there would have been some time when you guys were underwater, so.
How long can you hold that?
It lasts for a minute.
Oh, it's
So-
been probably a minute.
It's been about a minute, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Let's see. So, short sword. Or rapier is what I've got. I'll do rapier.
Still, you just can't like get it through what bits of shell are left to hit this thing. Well, hold on. No, you're fine. Sorry.
Huh?
Son, what are you doing? Your friends are in the water.
It's like I have a boat to myself.
I know, it's like,
Later.
leave.
Turns the boat around.
I was like,
Sorry, Mom.
his mom's just like right there. It's like, get in the water. It's like, God damn it. Hey, how well are you guys health-wise? You haven't been hit, right?
We're fine.
I'm fine. I'm actually at 23.
Okay. What's... Hold on, let me see something. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I can make it... Would I be able to get, like, on top of the crab area if I dived in by this point?
Yeah, it's still pretty near the surface.
Okay. Hey, y'all gonna... Well, how wide is this crab exactly?
15
Is it
feet.
the... Oh, dope. Okay, maybe I won't hit y'all. If I...
What?
So if like, would I just be like on one side of it, or would I be feasible to be on top of something?
You can jump wherever you want. I'm gonna actually put your token on the front. Where'd you go?
Well, I'm on top of it.
There you go. Yeah, you're right above it.
Okay, dope. I want to use Thunder Wave.
Oh.
This seems like a challenging idea in water.
Please. Yes.
Okay. Oh. There's lots of moving parts here.
So yeah, that's why I wanted to be like
In
on
a
top of the crab.
15-foot cube, so it shouldn't affect. Wait, 5, 10, that's a 15-foot cube, correct?
Yes.
Did you know that salt water conducts electricity better than non-salt water?
I need
Yes, I am aware of that actually.
everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Wait. No, Constitution saving throw. The
Okay,
people
that
that are further away are going to get advantage. So you can roll twice. The hermit crab is going to fail it.
Yeah.
Oh, Constitution save?
You did it, basically. If you clicked, well, unless you have anything to add to it. Either way, I don't think you pass.
There's my 2.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Those are my Constitution saves
Okay.
instead of my Constitution.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Dirtrahn's never been electrocuted.
Hold on. Takes 2d8 thunder damage.
You can also click /r space 2d8 if you want in chat. If you put /r, and then there should be a button to
Yeah.
there it is.
Oh, sorry.
Double crits.
Sorry, not the first one.
Everyone else is going to take only 8 damage.
Well, I'm gonna throw it out there. I got a 9, which has to be beneath his spell saving throw.
Oh,
So
you're going to take 16. As
I have 1 HP back. I got 1. No.
sorry, I did a sneeze.
How's this crab doing?
Oh,
I was gonna say,
everything explodes.
I won that Constitution save.
Yes!
Right?
Yeah, so you just take half damage.
So 8.
And everything explodes, and all of a sudden, all of you, Beres, Roland, Dirtrahn, San, you float to the top of the water.
Love the idea of Rasham looking over at the water and just seeing the bodies rise up, and she's like, "Oh no!"
After these cacophonous explosions from the depths. Oh god.
Rasham peers over the edge, spectral and everything. Is at least one of you alive to get my stuff?
Dirtrahn,
I'm face out of the water, but I put my thumb up.
Put my hand out, put up a finger. Not that finger.
Yes. She poses. Good. You guys are gonna get some experience.
Is our thick boy okay?
Yeah, Beres is coming up out of the water and kind of.
How
I was
badly
a little
does
worried.
Beres hurt?
Yeah, how...
He looks pretty bad, but he kind of gives a. We were victorious. Actually, hold up. Wait, did they live?
They gotta roll that save too,
It's an
right?
important question. Yeah.
Well, hold up.
Ooh.
They lived. Okay. Because they had advantage. They were out of range as well.
Gotcha.
Yay! I didn't kill anyone that I didn't want to.
You guys all, Bears helps you all get, like, back above deck.
Oh god, I'll grab my maul and just drag it and then drop myself on
I'm fine.
to the deck.
I got hurt. I got hurt a little worse when I got stabbed yesterday.
Oh,
got
it hurts.
fine.
Oh. I'll lay my hands on myself and just put all my healing into my own body.
He's touching himself.
Everyone take 150 experience. After a moment, Beers kind of looks to all of you and he says, "Thank you, my friends. You stay here. I will retrieve her body and objects." And then poof, into the water.
Thank you.
Their belongings.
Oh yes.
Dibs on that hat. You boys can take more than your fair share of them.
Uh-oh. Everything just froze for me.
I just need to breathe right now.
Everything froze, but I think I'm back.
I will use Song of Rest. You're fine. You're fine. Where? I know I have it. Where's it at?
Oh, are we gonna take a short rest? That's a good idea.
Yeah, as you guys are doing that, after I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. It did a freeze, but I'm gonna refresh real quick.
Oh.
Okay, we're back. Good job. Good job, internets.
Okay.
So you guys are resting. Eventually, Beerus
Back up to full.
pulls up a pretty bloated body of none other than Rasham, who looks at it and she says, I don't look good, though.
You look at the best you've ever looked. What are you talking about?
Easy.
Like nothing's
Girl,
changed. It's fine.
Girl, you're looking thick.
Oh,
You look.
it's a different kind of thing. How much does San's Song of Rest add on to our healing here?
That's what I'm trying to find.
'Cause-
Hold on.
I can
Can't
look
recall.
as well. It actually should be in core over here, and then in the bottom right. No, I might
probably
have lied to you actually.
You probably don't need to worry too much about healing up right now because we're not going to immediately go back into combat.
Ritual casting, Jack of all truth. Oh wait, there it is. Boom. If you click the little tappy bubble, it'll brought up in chat.
QT, you're getting a lot of feedback. You might exit the chat and come back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing too. Hold on.
Discord, why?
It happens every time with mine.
Oh man. Oh.
Not the layout.
That's okay. Everything will be okay. Ooh, fixed. Yeah, no feedback. Wow, that does it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like a D6. So you guys are,
There's, but not bad.
yeah, it's not bad at all.
So should we just have San roll the d6 and then that applies to everybody?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm at full. I'm good.
Well, I could use a couple. I just took the hit of my life.
Don't worry about it.
Just
Ew.
enough. Just enough. I am back from the brink.
I thought you were strong, Roland.
I am. That's why I hopped in after the crab. I had a great plan, and it just did
Roland,
not work out.
that was a
I'll
brilliant
sit up.
move.
Oh,
I was inspired and did the same thing. You inspire me. It
thank you.
didn't work for either of us at all, and we got very hurt because of it. You much more than me. But I was inspired.
But it worked for San, and that's what counts. Okay, I'll slowly get up.
Just as Beerus has moved the body aboard, they toss out a wet hat that kind of frisbees and splotches onto the wood of the deck, and then a cutlass that kind of clanks and clatters, coming to a pause.
Cool.
That cutlass up.
Dirtrahn picks up the hat and turns to everybody and says, "So I can use this?"
Be my guest.
All right. Dirtrahn rolls it up real tight and just shoves it down his pants.
You still get the
Dirtrahn
benefit, sure.
It's not a hat guy. And we
Which-
talked about how ridiculous that was.
I looked directly in the eyes. Like, what are you
Rashom
doing?
looks and she says, I
Like he puts it down the back of his pants.
I don't
so
know
it's
if
like
that's
kinda,
better.
You know,
Not
like you
any
would do
better.
with- At least it's not like straight down the crotch. Or anything
That's
like
true.
that.
She turns to
That's not
Beres
how
and gives a
pets work. All right.
fish. Take my body and put it in my quarters.
Oh, hey,
or-
that's actually
no.
not what's happening.
She looks
No.
and she says,
We need a crate. We need some sand. It'll be fine.
I
Yeah.
call Brett. Brett, will you come here, please, with the crate?
Also, our friend's name is Beers, not Fish.
Beres looks and says,
Beers has done more for us than you've ever done. Beers is.
I'm going to go ahead and
I
say
don't know
that's
if I go
not
that
true
far.
unless there's something you
I
haven't
think
told me
Beers
about
might
your
be
relationship
the
with
true
this fish.
pirate queen.
Turns back a little bit frustrated and she says, whatever. Regardless, I'm coming with all of you, so...
I agree. Your body doesn't need to be in great shape, right?
I would prefer out of respect.
You're not using it, right? You're looking at getting a new one.
I mean, I suppose so, but still,
So it's more like a Wi-Fi hotspot than like an actual.
It's like,
Wi-Fi.
Listen, you know, a waifu hotspot. It's fine.
I dare say, what is a waifu?
I can't.
So we'll worry about this more later, but we should probably find as small a box that we can fit as possible, so it's not taking up too much space. Oh, what? I'm being
should
called? She
probably-
sent a fish person to their death.
we should
And
probably
what-
also mark that box and not edible,
Invaluable.
do not throw out, not garbage, / kind of is.
Yo, look at that weapon. Oh,
Pretty dope.
that's crazy.
And what was my hat? My very cool hat?
It just gives a
Stuck in your pants.
advantage on perception rolls.
Okay, I just
Wall on
what
a
was
boat.
it called?
Oh, just like Captain's hat. Or Rasham's hat.
You call
What
it the
about
Hat of
this-
Horizon Seeking.
So, what about that cutlass?
I dropped it in the chat.
Yes.
Where would I put
Ooh,
that?
heck yes.
under-
What's up?
That is sick.
Equipment in your character sheet. There should be a thing down there in the bottom, and you can put the details
Yeah.
of it. When you click plus, it
And
weighs
Rasham-
nothing.
Rasham is spelled Rosham.
Wait, Rashom. I'll drop it again.
R-A. Okay, Rosham. Gotcha. Or Rasham.
Sorry for sneeze
Yes,
times.
you-
And that might be where we leave off, with you guys sailing to Forlorn Harbor next session. I assume, or doing whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's best. I'm trying to figure out how to add it in a way that allows me to, like, say that it has stuff.
Ooh, let me take a look. If you click the little I, and then click use as
Mods.
resource, I don't know. Mods, maybe? Yeah, maybe you can put it in there. Oh, wait, there's a chat below mods. If you just click that open box area, and then you can put advantage on perception checks when on boat. When in boat.
Okay. Cool, perfect.
So, do we get Rasham's body into the crate?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you guys pack it away respectfully.
Uh-huh.
Well, yes, because I will pack the body.
Packing it in with foot.
Just make sure you pick a box that's the right size, not too big.
It is. It's comfortable.
That doesn't seem necessary.
Well, there are some things we need to do for the recently deceased, even if they are Titanic bitches. So,
She's alive, in a way.
whatever.
I would not call that alive.
She is certainly not alive,
Possible.
and
She's mostly dead. I think
Definitely
it's
mostly dead.
Still alive.
Doesn't matter. Got my body. Ha ha ha.
So did we level up as well?
What is next level? Let's look at character
I'm at
sheet.
7. We're all at 720 XP, right?
A little
Correct.
button should pop up if you guys. I believe it's like 850 or 950, so you're close.
All right. It's
Dang
not bad.
Dang
I
it.
thought
what are we at
blasting
now?
that crab in its guts.
So you guys are getting close. Probably, I probably next session we'll be doing a level.
Oh, Hermit Crab Gumbo for this evening, lads, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead to that.
You guys
As you
pack
probably
your
already
stores
splurged a bunch of
with
it onto the-
hermit crab meat. Add that to your rations.
Like
I'm with Andrew
20
Wiggin.
pounds of hermit crab meat.
Just throw it, or Andre Wiggin, throw her back
Enough.
in the water, fitting for a captain.
It is quite literally Andrew Wiggin from Ender's Game is in the chat. No, that's my friend Steven.
You say, wait, they're not 6 years old.
You don't know that. That's why we say piss instead of
P.S.
Piff.
if you hung out with us today, thanks. What a wacky time.
Thanks for
What a
joining.
perfect plan.
The plan went
Everything worked
exactly as it should have.
Yes.
Dirtrahn has
All
launched
according
his
to
shirt,
Kickoff.
got a hat.
Oh, so good. Wait, what is? Oh, that's because I left that open. Hello. I don't tell my age. I'll never tell. Oops. What did I do?
Oh,
Are we all in the wrong
I'm
spots?
gonna steer this boat now, boys.
Yeah, if you hung out with us, thanks. It was fun. It was fun to DM. As always, it's fun to play with you guys.